Helene here with Eyes on the Game at Extreme Couture, being joined by the man who needs no introduction, Mr. Francis Ngannou. First off, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. I almost forgot about it.
Well, it was less than a month ago. How did you celebrate?
Not too much. I don't have a culture of celebrating birthday, so sometimes people just remind me it's my birthday, and then I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah. Trying to make that day the best, though.
Well, I'm glad that you're back here in Las Vegas, about to go train with Coach Eric Nixick. And I know you told the Schmo you're pushing hard for Francis versus Stipe 2, December 12th.
Yes, exactly. That will be the likely what I will want to have December 12th.
When that rematch does happen, how do you visualize this fight playing out this second time around?
Well, how I visualize this fight, first of all, I'm not going to rush, and I'm going to take my time to get prepared and then get there, trying to execute my game plan, what we have been working on, and put everything together to win the fight.
So how do you see yourself winning that fight and winning that championship title?
Doesn't matter. The most important is to win. Because the first mistake that I did was I worked in there to knock him out, and it didn't play well for me. I never truly work in the fight to knock somebody out, and then for the first time that I intend that, it didn't work, so I let him go.
Yeah, so now a different approach this second time around.
Yes, different approach, totally different approach.
Well, speaking of championships and titles, I know your friend Israel Adesanya, he just beat Paulo Costa, and you were super excited when you spoke to the Schmo, and I follow you on Twitter, how you reacted to his win. But some people were kind of criticizing his post-fight celebration. What do you make of his post-fight celebration?
Well, to understand his post-fight celebration, you have to go to the pre-fight first. Yeah. I think there was a lot of back and forth between those two people, and then he took a lot on him and get frustrated. Then he finally have an opportunity to let him go, to say it. And I mean, when you say something back, and then when you say something and they reply back to you, it might not be the great thing that you would like to have, but you just have to take it because you are the one that provoked that.
A lot of people are talking about you training with Teddy Atlas. What was the biggest thing that you learned from that experience?
Well, I think somebody like Teddy Atlas, you're always gonna learn from it, and you can just put one thing is the biggest thing as other, doesn't matter. Every single thing that you learn, every single thing experience that you have from a guy like him will be very important.
Now, we've spoken, I believe, last year about you wanting to transition into boxing as well. I saw months ago that you were sparring with Joe Joyce, who spoke very highly of you in boxing. When can we expect a boxing debut?
I don't have any idea about that. For now, I'm focused on the UFC title, and then we're gonna see how things play out. It's just gonna be an opportunity. Let's see how the Zuffa boxing is doing too by the time.
Absolutely. I respect that. The title, hopefully in December, you'll get that title shot. Now, lastly, a few big fights coming up. First off, Khabib versus Justin Gaethje. Just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Oh, Khabib versus Justin Gaethje. I hope Khabib takes Justin Gaethje down very soon in the fight, which is something very complicated to do because Justin Gaethje have one of the best takedown defense in the sport. Since he's a wrestler himself, maybe not at the same level as Khabib, but enough to defend takedown and all those, to understand the takedown game and to strike as a crazy motherfucker.
Well said. And also, two guys that you have fought, Curtis Blades and Derek Lewis. How do you see that fight playing out?
how do I see that fight play out? Well, I think Curtis is just gonna move around, trying to strike, but mostly take Derrick Lewis down, and then roll on him during the whole fight.
What would you like to tell all your fans who can't wait to watch you fight Stipe for that rematch and that title?
Well, to stay tight, I'll be back soon. And hopefully we have December 12th. We're gonna go out there and put on some show and finally get that belt.